Hello, hello, welcome. Welcome. We're back. And we're not... We are? We aren't? We're... The tilt, it never goes away. We're always tilted. Hello. Oh. Remember to do that. Yep. Real smart. Hello. Not my completely uninhabited corpse. I mean, vessel? Ghost? Meat mech? I don't know. Hello. How are we doing? Welcome, Unicorn. So I realized when I was setting up, I was testing stuff with the connection. And I think I found out the problem with the Twitch stream, which was that there is a maximum of 6K bitrate on Twitch, and I have it set to 6K, which I think it interprets as like, whoa, 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 you can't do that. That's a little too high. That's a little too strong. I don't know about that one. So I might need to mess around with that. It appears to be working right now. It appears to be. So that's good. But yes, we were tilted out of our gourd yesterday because we tried to do this cursed relic paralog, and it did not go well. It did not go well at all. Which, mind you, it is a pretty difficult one. Like, it is quite frustrating, annoying, many other words I can use to describe this. So, you know, we might get a chance to try it again today. It depends how fast it takes to speedrun the supports. But I was just going to watch supports today because we have a ton of them outstanding still, and I have been reluctant to watch them. Simply because, contrary to common belief, and perhaps this is just my opinion based on the fact that I feel like I am atrocious at it. I think having reasonable and exciting reactions to things is actually either a skill or a temperament of some kind. Because I will literally just watch all of these supports and be like, yep, those two characters had a conversation. As opposed to, I don't know, saying anything. It takes time for that. Okay. So we have a number of these. And, wait. Ah, they are already at A. So I guess we will talk to Lorenz first. I don't remember what the context of their last one was.
Are you aware of the most recent conflict within the Alliance?
Hello to you too, Lawrence. And you'll have to be more specific. The Alliance is always bickering over one thing or another.
Margrave Edmund is raising objections over the assignment of his
Sable, welcome.
Eastern defenses.
If you please one noble,
We watching supports.
No matter what happens, there will always be conflict.
That is just the kind of lackadaisical attitude that causes more conflict among us than necessary. Now, listen to me carefully. House Edmund may not hold much land, but the land they do control is quite rich. They also maintain a thriving port. Their influence is poised to rival even the most powerful players in the Alliance, yet they claim they cannot spare a fair share of troops? Do you find it acceptable to let such an obviously unreasonable objection stand?
It's not as though the threat of Elmira to the east has proven all that threatening of late.
Such negligence! What makes you so certain the Elmirans will not attack us tomorrow? If certain dukes hold back their proper share of support, it will only serve to weaken House Goneril's hold of our eastern flank.
Calm yourself. I am well aware that the financial situation of House Edmund is quite exceptional. However, what you fail to realize is that they're lacking in troops. They're not lying when they say they don't have that many to spare. As it were, the Elmirans have been nothing but peaceful since we refortified Fodlan's Locket. And are you aware that Margrave Edmund paid the majority of the costs for those repairs?
Is that so?
In fact, it's largely thanks to the skilled craftsmen he assembled that the fortress is now so impregnable.
Impregnable.
I, for one, wouldn't want to attack a fortress as formidable as that.
Can a fortress get Gregnan?
I see your point. If House Edmund has already made its fair contribution, then that is all we can ask. Very well. I withdraw my objection. But even the sturdiest fortress needs soldiers to defend it. If we continue to squabble amongst ourselves, it will eventually fall.
Well, and here I thought he only cared about status. Still, if someone like him really came to lead the Alliance, it would not bode well for Elmira.
Does Lorenz hate Elmirans? Does Lorenz hate anyone who's not a noble? What did he mean by that? But yeah, that felt like one of those, I don't know. One of those, like, get dunked on, like, argument shorts or something. It's like, well, actually, did you know that? Well, actually, did you know that this thing? Actually, did you know that they paid for the fortifications? And, actually. I don't know. I don't know, man. This fucking coconut hair looking guy really, really is something else. So now on to the second coconut hair looking guy. Surprised that there's two of them.
Hey, Ignatz. Getting lost in your imagination again?
No, today I am praying.
Ah,
I'm
not
hoping
dreaming
that
about
with all my
the
might,
goddess's thick thighs
she
this
will appear
time.
before me.
The goddess, you mean?
Hmm.
Yes. Perhaps it's strange to think about such things.
Nah, you're fine. If I had the chance to meet the goddess, I certainly wouldn't say no. Especially your version of the goddess, huh? A total looker, isn't that right?
That's a disrespectful way of putting it.
No,
I just believe that she's a
totally
divine
respectful.
beauty. She'd have to be.
Very, very
Considering how she
respectful.
mesmerized the
Yeah,
people
he
of Fulton
was
when she
praying
walked
for
among
thighs.
them.
Exactly.
Too true. No doubt an incomparable beauty, that one. Who do you think is lovelier, the goddess or our own Teach?
Bro,
You
what
can't go around
the...
saying things like that. How am I supposed to answer?
What the heck?
Funny to think that even now she must be somewhere, right? Well, I guess she's just floating on a cloud or whatnot.
Yes, indeed. Watching over us from above. And they say that someday she will return to walk amongst us again.
Amongst
Well,
us?
Don't mind me. You go ahead and
Amongst
continue
us?
praying it. If the goddess appears, you let me know, okay?
What? No. If she does appear, I want it to just be the goddess and me.
It'll be way better if I'm there too. I'm saying this for your benefit.
Yeah,
Ignatz.
don't worry, Ignatz. I'll be your wingman, dude. You're such
Imagine
a
incomparable
nerd
beauty
that I don't
standing
think you
before
can handle
Do
it.
you really think you'll be able to remain calm?
Yeah.
Well, that is to say...
Dude, we
Well,
gotta
I'm
amp
there.
your game
I can
up.
Smooth things over. Have a nice chat, invite her to tea. Everything a goddess deserves.
Oh. Well, I suppose that makes sense.
Of course it does. Now, get on with it. Pray like you've never prayed before.
Oh, man. Yeah, I still just picture Ignatz being like, enemy thighs! Ah! Ah! Praying for incomparable thighs beauty. Also, yes, it's literally just like, ah, yes, I'm sure she is very beautiful. Sothis, literally a gremlin, like, probably has Cheeto dust on her hands, like sneeze. Some talking about me again, like.
What are you writing there, Hilda? Wait, let me guess. You're replying to one of your brother's letters, right?
Of course. It's a pain, but I make sure to always send him a response, otherwise he'll worry. It's much easier than when we lived together. A few letters here and there are a small price to pay for this peaceful, brother-free environment.
Well, that's a fine thing to do, regardless of your reasons. As
Yeah,
for
we
me,
need
it's
to
been
get
far too
a
long since
hotel
I've been with
room.
my parents.
Because every hotel
Oh,
room
I thought
has
your
one.
father had died.
Not quite. He's still alive and kicking, as far as I know. The late Duke who died in an accident was my uncle.
I see. I do recall you mentioning that your mother was born into the Regan family. What's your father like, if you don't mind me asking?
He's quite the extravagant character. When I was a kid, he used to tie me to a horse and drag me around.
What the fuck?
Excuse me?
In all fairness, I was quite a little brat. The horse thing sounds worse than it is. There's sort of a trick to it.
A trick I hope
What?
I never need to learn. Your mother didn't step in and make him stop.
What the fuck,
Gods, no,
dude?
she'd just laugh right along with him. If my father is extravagant, my mother's more like a warrior goddess, or maybe a demon.
Yeah,
queen.
no, that shit was
In
hilarious.
this one time, she got into an argument with my combat instructor and wound up in a full-on fist fight with the guy. What's more, she won. My instructor was a mighty warrior, undefeated in 100 battles, but even he was no match for her.
Huh?
Damn.
But your
I mean, we
mother
know
was a
that,
lady of
right? Like, she
nobility.
is a fighter.
True,
We see her
but she was the
fight
kind of
in
woman
the
to elope
second
with the man she
act.
loved and throw it all away. Not your average duchess at all.
Ooh, they eloped. I like that. It's so romantic. Imagine abandoning your family forever to be with the one you love. Not everyone can do that.
It's not a question of can, it's a question of will. Even someone like you who generally despises effort would pull out all the stops for something you really care about. Isn't that right?
Excuse me? I put in plenty of effort.
Hey, that was a compliment. Anyhow, I look forward to the day
Hilda
when someone
literally just
inspires
sitting
you to
there,
try your
like,
absolute hardest. It will be something to behold.
doing actually nothing. Sorry, so they said, Claude said Demon King. Demon King, Demon Queen. And I was reminded of something which I am going to share. Unfortunately, wait, can I not open this? Oh. Unfortunately, this is all I think of anytime someone says, like, Demon Queen. I guess... I wonder if there's ever anything else that I thought of. Probably not. Hold on a second. It's very big. And I need to reduce the size of it. That made it bigger. Okay. There's a class in Dungeon Fighter called Demon Queen. Well, it's called Chaos, I think, and one of the Awakenings, I'm pretty sure, is called Demon Queen. Damn, this image is fucking huge, dude. Can't get this shit on screen. That's it. I just felt like I would show this to you. I don't know why I felt the need to go on this tangent, but there is also somebody named who is a Chaos main. I don't know, maybe they are, maybe they aren't. But their name is Armpit Queen. Man, like, some people on the internet are just like, they just got 0.5 filters. That's what they've got. I kind of wonder what it's like to feel freedom. I would never. Chaos is, like, unplayable, though. This class is garbage. Saying as I've never played it before, but all I've heard about it is that it's not great. Art's good, though. This is not Claude's mom, though. I'm 90% sure. She's like a fencer lady. Actually, they both have rapiers. So I guess there's that. What we got next? Ah, we are at C rank with Petra. Right, because we just recruited her.
This looks like an ideal place to take a nap. Only one way to know for sure. And there's a nice breeze today, too.
Claude?
Huh?
Thank you.
Why are you taking a
For the head
sleep on
pat.
the ground, Claude?
Yeah, because he feels like it.
Is that Petra? Where are you? Were you up in that tree the whole
Ah,
time?
she was in
Feel your
hunting
presence
mode.
At all. Amazing.
It is safe to take sleep in the tree's top. Why would you choose the dangerous ground instead?
Your logic is sound, I'll give you that. But how is one supposed to get up there without losing the sleepies from the effort?
I do not know what is meant by the sleepies, but getting in the tree's top is easy. And you will be using all of your energy, so that good sleep will find you up in the tree.
I see. That makes
Aw.
a certain kind of sense, but it's not as relaxing as a good ground sleep.
Give it some trying. And do not think with too much hardness when you return to the ground. Feel it. If you stop for thinking, your arms will be heavy.
That is
Yeah,
way
it's
more
like
thought
you,
than I'd hoped
you
you'd
exert
give
some
yourself.
effort and then you have good sleep.
But I'm not one to give up before even trying. Here goes nothing.
Oh, Claude adventurous.
I can do this.
I have
You
not
do it,
known
Claude.
a noble here who can climb trees. Is this a weakness of Fodlan nobles?
Not a weakness. How do I? Yeah!
Ah,
You should be quitting. It is a danger to be falling from such a height.
you might die.
I think that's enough for today. This might sound like an excuse, but we don't have a lot of tall trees where I grew up. This is all new to me.
You should take your sleep on the ground. I will take mine in the tree.
You won that round, tree.
And now their entire support is going to be about climbing trees.
There's really no better place for my midday nap than under the shade of a nice big tree. The
Wait, didn't
twittering
we
of
just
the
do this?
birds, It's like they're singing a
Didn't we just...
lullaby just
Huh?
for me. Ah! Is that a dagger?
Oh.
Am I being ambushed?
I wonder how many times Claude talks about
Claude.
sleeping.
Why are you lazing about? You should be training.
Shamir! Was this your doing? Talk about unfriendly. Another inch and you would have sliced my handsome nose clean off my roguishly beautiful face.
But I didn't.
Loves trees.
You know,
Welcome,
if you
boy.
wanted to give me a talking to, you could have done so with your words instead.
Got again by the
Supposed to be
stealthy
the talking
ladies.
thing.
Conversation was not my intention.
Well, what then? A prank? That's not better. I thought we were under attack. I could have died from the shock.
Look closely at the dagger.
Is that... Right. There's a poor spider impaled on it.
A
Oh, no.
poisonous spider.
Ah,
The tiniest bite from which can cause fever, headache, and relentless vomiting. Or worse.
Yikes. I guess this little guy is more vicious than he looks.
I noticed it descending towards your face.
Ah, so you saved me from a certain doom. Well, in that case, I'm sorry for questioning your motives. I promise to repay the favor someday.
I'll keep that in mind.
Wow.
all right, bye.
So that's what the greatest sniper of all the knights is capable of. Absolutely incredible.
Yeah, Shamir's a fucking badass. I love Shamir. It's one of those things where, like, I don't know if I'd be able to handle a person like Shamir in real life. Like, to be completely honest with you, I think they'd be, like, a little too intense, and then I'd be like, sorry, I'm a soft baby man who will fold to an ounce of pressure. But she's very cool. I appreciate whenever she's like the one piece of dialogue, right? And I always appreciate when this is a thing in games, because like the decision actually, like, it makes you understand more about the character, right? When Shamir's like, I'm gonna go scout out the enemies. If I don't come back, you know what that means, right? And you have the decision to respond, and then it's like, oh no, like, oh, you should come back, like, oh, don't die. It's like one of the answers. And the other one is like, okay, got it, understood. Because if you respond with, no, like, please come back, she's like, that's not what I just mean to say, like, you know, if I've encountered the enemy and I died, that means there's, like, probably a lot of them. Right? Like, I'm doing my job. So it's like, she is a relatively intense lady who is very cool. And it's like, oh, Shamir, but, like, let me be sad because, like, I would like you to stick around. You know? Allow me to express, like, at least a tiny bit of emotion or sadness. But she's super cool. Alright. Not the Lorenz.
So hungry. I gotta eat something.
Again, Raphael? Here, perhaps this will
Not the
suffice.
Lorenz.
Really? I can have this? But
Yeah,
don't you
exactly,
need to eat after
Poi.
all that training?
We
That's
can't
how
have
she
you
would see
starving,
it,
can
right?
we? Your strength is a great asset. It would be a terrible loss if you fell faint in battle. Besides, no true noble can look upon the hungry with indifference.
Seriously? Wow, that's awful generous of you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. But listen while you eat. I believe it would benefit you to pay more attention to the way you carry yourself in the company of your betters. It is the duty of the nobility to protect the common folk. And, in return, the commoner is expected to show deference and respect. Naturally, I understand that there is a certain tendency toward familiarity because we are classmates. However...
Yep, I think we gotta kill this guy.
Oh, that was tasty.
What were you saying,
Raphael,
Lawrence?
did you hear a word I just said?
Oh, hey, I sent my little sis some of that fancy treat you gave me a while back. She wrote back to say that it was tasty and to thank you. So thanks.
That is excellent news. I'm pleased to hear that you both enjoyed it. But there's no need for you to thank me. It was actually a gesture of gratitude in the other direction, from me to you. Thanks to the wisdom of your words, I have begun to consider my approach to dining in a completely new way. Mealtime has proven to be ideal for the study of character. It is a tool I intend to make great use of as the leader of the Alliance.
Yep. It's just like I told you. Food tastes better when you eat with good company.
That's not quite what I meant. No matter. You are satisfied, I trust?
I could probably keep eating, but I'm ready to train. All right. Time to get back to it so I can protect my buddy Lawrence.
I've not quite gotten through to you, have I? It is not the duty of a commoner to protect a noble. That is fundamentally against the order of society.
Yeah, the order of society, whatever,
Just
man.
now, I couldn't survive on the battlefield because I'd be too weak to train. Who'd take care of my little sis if I wasn't around? She'd probably end up starving to death as well. In a way, by feeding me, you're protecting her, too.
It was only a little food. There's no need to get carried away.
You're a real decent noble, you know that? Worrying so much about my sister and all. All I gotta do is protect you. Then you protect everyone else, right?
I'm not certain your logic is sound, but your strength is undeniable. Very well. Do as you like. Dining certainly is a window to the soul. Eating with you has helped me to see that I've misjudged you. You're not some gluttonous simpleton. You are grateful for the protection the nobility offers, and eager to emulate our example.
Yes. Sure. You got it, Lorenz. You got, yeah. Let's go with that. Man, it is so funny how this guy has like 2 levels of support with like each, yeah, because these are all golden deer. All of them are golden deer, and all of them have 2 ranks at some point in time. Because he's just so fucking obnoxious. That's so funny. Oh, man. Yeah, you act how you were raised to, but, yeesh. Yeah. I mean, Lorenz definitely has some fucking brain rot. For real. He's got the nobility brain rot. It's about protecting the commoners. It's like, yeah, you got it, buddy. Thanks for the food. I always appreciate how simple Raph's supports are. Get yourself a friend that acts like Raph.
Seems such a
Maybe
common
not
activity
paying
for
as much
someone like
phantom
you.
tax, but
To me, the most beautiful flower is the one that blossoms by its own strength. Lysithia, please accept this as...
I think we might have seen this. Oh yeah, this is the one where Lysithia's shoulder throws him into the ground.
It's just that the thorns are a bit sharp, and I'm not a fan of killing nature.
True sympathy, even for the smallest wildflower. I admire your kindness. When you inherit your house, that kindness will be a balm to your subjects. They and the neighboring
Yeah,
worlds will
we've
trust
definitely
you
seen this one.
instinctively.
But yeah, it's like the future. Oh, you're gonna be
The
so
Alliance has been harmed in the
such a
past by
powerful
lords
leader
who
in the
thought only
future.
of themselves,
Lorenz, I'm
who
dying.
saw others as a means to an end. But you understand others' pain. With you around, I am quite hopeful that the Alliance will flourish again.
That's not something you should get your hopes up about. House Ordelia will end with my father.
I'm sorry? I understand you have a distaste for politics, but could you really allow a noble house 3 centuries old to fall to ruin?
Yeah, it's
This
called
goes beyond
dying.
You and even your house. What would become of Fodlan if all its noble houses withered away in such a manner? The people would be in disarray. The balance of power would crumble. Chaos would rule.
No, it's just... my body, unfortunately, is not built to last. And I have no siblings. When I die, that's the end.
What?
Yeah, I'm
Noble
dying.
has been nothing but a source of pain for me. For me, and for my parents. We got sucked into the rebellion in the Empire, and it led to many responsibilities for
A
us.
human experimentation.
The things we went through. I can hardly bear to speak of it. All I want now is to give my mother and father the chance to live out their years in peace.
I intend to do whatever I can to ease the hardships of our people, while I still have life left in me. Naturally, I worry about what will come to pass after I'm gone. But I'm sure things will work out, so long as there are people like you around, working so hard.
Hey,
for a better
don't give
future.
him that.
So you have been thinking of the future, even despite all of that. I am so sorry. I had no idea. Lysithea, I have offended you most persistently. Please find it in your heart to forgive my impudence.
Don't worry about it. If you're so insistent upon being my friend, I'm sure more tasty snacks and tea will help persuade me.
Right, their
But if
first
speaking of the
support
future
was
is
about
such
like
important,
literally having a tea
better
party.
to find someone who actually has one.
I understand. Yes, let's take tea together again soon.
That line is actually so fucking metal. If you want to talk about the future, maybe you should talk to someone who hasn't, or who has one. And it's like, Lysithea, Jesus. I mean, like, you're dying, but like, you didn't have to say it like that.
Tell me, Marianne, do you have a love of flowers?
Well, I don't dislike them.
I've happened upon a spot that's just teeming with splendid blossoms.
So they're just playing
Would you
house
like me
right
to show
now.
I think I would rather
Babe,
stay.
we're talking
It would be
about
for the best if you kept
dying.
distance from me.
Well, perhaps
That's what
I
they
could
were
pick a
talking
few
about.
of the nicest and
Also,
present
welcome,
them to
Bullet.
you. With a beautiful bouquet in your arms, your magnificence would rival even that of the goddess.
I would never compare myself to the beauty of the goddess.
I see. Well, I don't mind. Oh, that is a lovely handkerchief you've got there.
Lawrence, please.
Did you know
Please
that
stop,
a
dude.
handkerchief reflects the sensitivity of its owner? Yours tells me you have quite a refined sensibility.
Yeah,
If
wow.
you've only applied yourself a little more to the rest of your ensemble, there is no doubt in my mind.
If you admire my handkerchief so much, you may have it.
No, please, that is not
Well,
what I
I
meant.
mean,
It was a gift from my adoptive father.
like,
I didn't choose it for myself.
if
I'm
she
sure
sneezed
that
into
shows
it, I
fine
mean, like,
sensibilities, though, considering how little he and I have in common. I have to go.
Such beauty. And yet, with just a little polish, she'd be a marvel. If only she'd put in some effort.
Lawrence, I'm gonna
I
fucking
wonder. Indeed,
shoulder throw you
I
into
shall
a
make
wall.
it my mission to awaken her beauty. There is nothing that I, Lawrence Hellman Gloucester, cannot do.
Hygiene is important. Yes.
Thank you, Lawrence. You've done so much for me. You've been a tremendous help.
It was but a trifle. Surely there was no small amount of danger, but
Hey,
in
what the
interest
fuck?
of experience,
Why?
I was happy to endure.
You're so strong
I'm not even stinky.
that I can't help but feel safe in your presence.
Yes, of course. Although, no matter
Actually,
how
you know
much
what'd be really
strength
funny?
we bring to bear, It is
Stupid.
important that there be a leader on the field as well. Without someone possessed of my sound judgment and adaptability, we would surely be lost.
What if it was like, there, just put like a randomized timer where it puts a overlay on screen that is like, oh, like either I'm stinky or chat is stinky, and then you have to do a command to like, to put it away or something. It's just like, I don't know. That's stupid. This is a stupid thing. That's dumb. It'd be really funny though. It's a, oh no, randomly stinky. Oh no, 4 hours in? Well, there be the stink. There'd be actually a reason to splash.
Surely, yes. My thoughts exactly. But,
What is it?
I'm going to keep providing support from the back. You wouldn't mind doing more fighting for me, would you?
Oh, well, physically, I can, certainly. But if you mean on an everyday basis...
Yes, I need to move
I knew
all
you
of
would.
my books
You have
and
the
shit
generous
all the
soul of a
time.
True noble. I'll have to write back home and sing your praises.
Really? You mean to your father and brother?
Oh, yes. I have to write my big brother pretty often, as a matter of fact. He gets upset if I don't.
And yet I never have much to write about. I've been really straining for topics. That must strike you as a terrible nuisance, the idea of me blabbing about you in my letters.
Nuisance? Oh, hardly. Your brother is one of the foremost commanders of the Alliance. I can think of no higher accolade than to have my name passed on to his noble ear.
I'll have you know that
I'll tell him about
the
all
only
his
reason
thrilling
I'm able to
exploits.
say those things is
Although if
because
you
my
can't
soul
help,
is of
that's okay
the
too.
purest
I'll
quality.
find something else to write about.
Oh, fear not. I shall show you exploits of a nature
It's so
more
pure that
thrilling
you
than
can
could
see
ever
the
dream. Incidentally,
black
if you'd like to,
void
please do
inside
not
of
refer
it.
to me merely as Lawrence. Please use my full name, Lawrence Hellman Gloucester. This will be an excellent opportunity to advance the status of the Gloucester name.
What a funny boy.
All right, how much more? One more? I'm pretty sure we've actually seen this. I'm pretty sure we've seen the Hilda ones too, but
Hey, Lauren.
what's this about?
Got a minute?
Certainly. I trust you're well?
Doing great. I found a load of old weapons. Just got done hauling them out of storage.
Old weapons, you say? If there are any interesting swords in there, I would love to see them.
They might only be good for training, but with a little care, who knows? Here, have some oil.
And why exactly are you giving this to me?
Like I said, they need a little care. With a bit of maintenance, some of these will really shine.
Yes, I heard you. So why did you give me the oil?
It's for polishing, Lawrence. Don't tell me you've never polished a weapon before.
But that is hardly a task befitting someone of my station. If you had an exquisite blade, something of real historical significance to complement my noble heritage, that would be another matter.
Ah, yes. Here, have this longsword. That's totally
This seems as fine an occasion as any to air my grievances. I am a highborn noble. As such, it is my sworn duty to protect the common folk. I have no time for trivialities.
And what the
What's
fuck
more,
you doing
seem to be
here?
under the misapprehension
Go do
you
something
informed me
useful,
about.
Lorenz.
Please think carefully about how you speak to me.
I'm not ordering you around, and I'm not talking to you as a noble either. I'm asking you to help me with this, as a friend.
I am your friend, but I am also a noble. Those two qualities are not mutually exclusive.
Oh, good. Let's get to it then, buddy.
A noble doesn't polish his own blade. Surely a noble having no experience polishing their own blade is pretty cringe.
Hey, Leone, are you just getting back? Whoa, what's with the bag? It's huge!
Oh, this? I thought I'd get all my chores done at once. Guess it got a little out of hand. Sorry to be a pain, but could you help me out?
I'm happy to help. Where'd you go to get all this stuff?
Well, first it was just the cloth scraps from the tailor, and then it was the used oil from a restaurant in town. After that, it was the books the scholars didn't know what to do with. I mean, that was just on the way.
Whoa.
You have
it
more
sounds like
to
you did
do.
a lot of running around today.
It wasn't so bad. I just figured it would save time if I did it all in one trip.
You planned all that out? Impressive! What are you gonna do with all that stuff you got?
The scraps will be good for dishcloths, and I can make soap from the oil. The books are just to help with my studies.
You really can't let anything go to waste, can you?
Nope, can't stand the idea.
Who knew you were so
Wait, I
thoughtful?
just realized that this
With
was...
actual thinking ahead.
This is an actual personality trait of Leone. We have never seen that before. In the history of Leone ever
And it's
talking
nice
about
seeing how
anything but Gerald.
enthusiastic you get about eating what I make. Whatever I give away is just the stuff that isn't useful to me. I pick up all sorts of things when I'm in town. Giving things like that to people who need them or who can actually use them makes sure they aren't wasted.
That makes sense. You've got to use up the stuff you've got after all. Hey, do you think you're like this because you didn't have much growing up?
I guess
Damn,
times
Raph
were
just,
tough now that you
like,
mention it. The folks in my village definitely aren't
hitting her with
much.
the real questions
My dad had to go
immediately
through
out of
a lot
nowhere.
trouble to get the recommendations I needed to attend the academy. That doesn't mean I've grown up to be stingy. It just means I don't like to squander.
Anyway, enough of that. It's in poor taste to go on about your own hardships. I've always got time for a meal with a friend, and it so happens I picked up some choice meat today. Why don't we share it?
Now you're speaking my language.
Two more. Aspar.
Hey, Raphael, you heard a train?
Hey,
Oh, the fucking
Asphalt,
clown music.
you work your muscles almost as much as I do.
Of course. Everyone knows that if you skip a day, you lose 3 days of work.
What the
Ain't that
fuck?
truth? Let's get to it then.
That's probably enough for today.
You might be right.
Is their entire support gonna be gym bros?
I really envy you, Raphael. You're huge.
I know I'm big. Everyone knows that. What are you talking about?
Well, I'm not very big, but I've always wanted to be. That's why I train so much. I just don't know how to bulk up.
Is that all?
They're actually... Caspar just needs to go on his gym
You
arc.
gotta show me.
Follow me.
Unfortunately, probably will not affect your height, though.
Huh? You just led me to the dining hall.
That's right.
Yeah, dude.
Now sit down and
They're,
eat up.
you're bulking,
Just
dude.
gonna eat?
Yep. Eating's the best way to get bigger.
Damn, so true.
You gotta eat, and you gotta train. Doing both enough, and you're sure to grow.
Well, I always thought I was a pretty big eater, but maybe I wasn't eating enough?
I've
Not often
actually
enough?
heard from,
Probably both. Look at my plate compared to yours.
like,
Now
friend,
this
acquaintance.
is a meal.
Your
I know
plate's
someone who,
someone else.
like, actively has done
That's what I
a,
gotta do?
like,
And I'm
cycle
gonna
of
eat until I
bulking,
can't
and
anymore. I'll eat
he's
until
actually
there's no
like, oh
food
my
left.
god, this is so
That's the
miserable.
spirit. Come
I
on.
don't want to
Let's
eat
go clear out the
3,000
pantry.
calories.
Let's do
Like,
it. I'm gonna eat till I
like,
can't
his
move.
plates were huge, man. And I'm like, damn, that actually kind of looks like suffering. Oh, man. Not wrong, proper nutrition is like 80% of getting stronger. Yeah, exactly. I wasn't hyperbolizing or whatever. I was just saying, like, damn, gym bulking arc, like, actively needing to eat enough food to bulk is just, like, looks like pain, dude. I think there was, like, a swimmer or something that was like, yeah, I just ate a bajillion calories every day so that I could continue doing what I needed to do. And I'm like, wow, that does not sound fun at all. Sussy Baka? Sussy Baka.
What's wrong with you?
Hey, yeah, welcome, Cesar. How's it going?
Shamir?
Yeah,
How long
I've
have you there?
been...
Too long.
I was MIA for like
blocking my way.
Wait.
a few days because my internet literally wasn't working, but now it's
Ask.
working.
I just make it quick.
Well, you see, wherever I go into battle, the enemy seems to find me right
Smash me instead. Cesar, thank you for the 25 months.
But I want to be able to
Thank
move
you,
around
thank
the
you.
battlefield without being noticed, like you do. So what do you think? Would it be possible?
Do you think you're being noticed because of your size?
Of course. I'm pretty hard to miss, you know. I thought that was obvious.
Wrong. It's not your size, it's your
Still
presence.
wondering why I'm still here?
Strong.
Yeah, I don't know.
Unbearably so.
If you ever find the answer to that question, let me know.
Is that something I can change?
With practice. Maybe. Let me ask you, have you ever felt my presence?
Now that I think about it, I haven't. That must be why I didn't notice you earlier. But how can I do that? Will you teach me? Please? Please?
Fine. There's a breathing technique that masks your presence.
Yo!
Are you
Shamir does breathing
continuously
techniques?
inhaling then exhaling?
Well, of course. That's the best way I know how. I'd explode if I only breathed in.
To minimize your presence, breathe in, then out again. In through the nose, then gently out through the mouth twice.
In, out, out. That's it? I can definitely do that. I couldn't do it.
Bro, come on.
Breathe less. Keep it to the absolute minimum.
Yeah, you need to not. I don't know the minimum.
It'll take some practice.
Rap, no.
Sure. I'll keep trying. In, out is trickier than it sounds.
That's surprising. I mean, I've never heard of breathe out twice. I've heard of breathe out several times. Bro only has one setting and it's max. Yeah, I wanted to say, by the way, definitely canonically, Casper gets huge over the time skip because Raph was working with him about bulking the fuck up. Yeah, I mean, Cesar, that's fair. Honestly, that's fair. You should watch the Monster Hunter streams. We're very normal about the monsters. I think they do it in Stema. What is that? Oh, is this martial art? Oh, I see. Interesting. Smash or pass Monster Hunter? I don't know if I should answer that question. Do you know the monsters in Monster Hunter? Like, Hezu. I don't know. It's kind of risky. Feel like Kezu's kind of risky, you know? But the electricity, I don't know. The electricity could be a plus or minus. A few, but not all. I know some. Rathian obviously goes and smashed here immediately. Kezu mucus. I feel like, oh god, yeah, you want to know what is in the never tier, in the please god keep it away from me, is Giganox. That's gonna have to be a get out of here out of 10. There also has to be a head pets tier, which is occupied by explicitly Nargacuga. So I guess if it was actually, if instead of smash or pass, it was, you know, if it was fuck, marry, kill, it would be kill Giganox, marry Nargacuga, and smash Rathian. Pats or pass, that would also work. We're very normal about the monsters. I guess that's kind of funny. It's like, I would head pat the shit out of Rathian. And then it's like, gets poisoned immediately for touching the spikes. Well, I guess I'll die. I think we've seen all of these. Yeah, because I think we had Marianne in the first one. So this is where she just like
Do you mind if I
yells her out or something about confidence. And we'll do this one.
Phew.
I like to do smash pass or secret third thing, which is a category of your own invention to be revealed at the end, but must remain consistent. Ah, I see. Reasonable. Smash pass or what would it be? Yeah, I guess it'd be like smash pass or oh, I know. Smash pass or capable of being KO'd by a sword and shield. There we go. So if it needs to be put into those categories, and then it's like, why are the only things you're putting in smash or pass things that are like really tall or big? Like, what is this? Like, yeah, platonic cuddle, take to T, one hit KO, etc. far, all of them. Well, the thing is, it would just be like there are genuinely some that where it's like impossible to do that. So the only smash or pass that I could comment on is like Fulgur Anjanath. And it's like Fulgur Anjanath. Pass. Can't put it in the third one. Hey Rance, welcome. We're doing supports today. We've watched a few.
Being kicked must have hurt.
Claude was sleeping in 2 of them.
Did they think you won't gallop unless you're in pain? It must be difficult letting those brutes ride you.
Hey, Marianne.
Oh
what
wait,
are
we've
you up
actually
to?
seen this one, yeah. Because Leonie and Marianne were in our first run. Marianne being very normal, talking to the horse. I think we've seen this one as well. Wow, I think you came in when we watched all of the new ones. It's really funny. I don't know if we've seen this one.
Why am I so off? Yesterday wasn't like this.
Oh
Some
man,
days
that
I
shit
just
actually
can't seem to
sucks.
hit anything.
When you just like
Your
feel
mind,
off
body,
for a
and
day.
technique are not
So strange.
synchronized. Find harmony between the 3. You lack experience. You'll improve if you practice.
Now that you mention it, Shamir, how come I've never seen you train? Do you keep odd hours? Or are you just so good that you don't even need it anymore?
I am always training.
The executives are
A
dysfunctioning.
dagger.
Watch.
Wow, nice throw. That was a long one. But does throwing knives at pillars really count as shooting practice?
Look closely.
Is that a centipede? You pierced it clean in half. How did you even see that?
I train everything. Eyes, speed, accuracy. Watch as the bird flies. Feel the wind. Recognize the distance between objects. Not all training requires a weapon.
Shamir Monastery Pest Control. It's like, yeah, why do we not have
Daily routine, huh?
why do we not have a centipede problem?
That's great advice.
I thought we had one before.
Thanks. I'll do my best.
Very good. Just be cautious.
You've seen this one, so Rance is technically correct. Yeah, I wasn't sure. But I do actually think we've seen that one. Why are there so many knife marks in the walls? Oh.
Hey, Shamir. Your archery skills were amazing the other day. I couldn't believe it when you hit all those bullseyes. Not a single miss.
It was nothing.
No way, it was incredible. You were incredible. You gotta teach me how to shoot.
Maybe.
That sounds like a yes to me. Are you free tomorrow?
Maybe. No promises, though.
Come on, Shamir, don't be like that. Wait, is this because you don't think I'm good enough? That can't be it.
Yeah.
It's nothing personal.
Nothing
As
personnel.
someone born in Dagda, I'm not very fond of the Empire.
Oh,
Dagda.
damn.
Where is... Oh, you mean where they had that war with the Empire a few years back? The country west of Fodlan. Across the ocean. That Dagda?
That Dagda. But that is behind us.
I had no idea. I understand why you'd hate the Empire so much, though. My father was a major general in that war. He led an entire army. If I were you, I definitely wouldn't want to train the son of someone who killed all those Dagdans.
You misunderstand. I harbor no ill will toward your generation.
Huh? Well, then what does this have to do with you teaching me how to shoot?
Oh, I'm just busy.
I simply have other commitments.
Yeah.
I don't have the time to teach everyone, so I can't make any promises.
That's your reason? You're just too busy? I thought you hated me.
Well, yeah, I
guess
mean,
I have
she
nothing to worry
definitely
about.
gave the
In
implication
that
that's what it
case,
sounded
I'm
like.
excited to get to know you better.
Which was weirdly out of
Let's leave
character.
all that Dagda and Empire stuff in the past.
She's already gone. Alright, bye. I wonder why there is nothing like a club for each weapon to learn some exclusive arts like Hexblade or Rescue. Yeah, I don't know. I always wonder in systems of magic where it's like, what do you mean people can randomly not learn certain spells? Like, what do you mean by that? I don't know. I feel like it's appealing to people's sense of like, what's it called? Because I wanted to use the term ego, but also like your sense of individualness. Because like, oh, well, people like to attach themselves to the things that they are good at, right? So when we put that into a piece of media, it's like, oh, well, this person's special because they know rescue, and they're the one person who knows how to cast that in our friend group or something. I don't know. So it makes sense when that parallels. Interestingly, the reason for why you would do it in game design is so that there's an opportunity cost to using different characters, but you know. Have we seen this?
Shamir, you are training away from the ground of training.
Ah, Petra. Well, it looks like it might rain.
I have understanding. Rain training can cause unhealthiness. Can I give you a question now?
Can I give you a question now?
You come from Dagda, I think. Why are you working at the monastery?
You can tell I'm from Dagda? Oh, I suppose Bridget is our neighbor. As for why I work here, that's simple. I work to live. Rhea took me in when I had nowhere else to go.
I work to live?
I'm here
Oh,
to
yeah,
my
yeah.
debt.
Sorry, I thought you
I
said
don't
it the
plan
other
to
way
return
around.
to Dagda
I live to
anytime
work, and I was
soon.
like, what?
But
Huh?
Fodlan is an enemy for you, right? Are you feeling okay about that?
The only ones I fought in person are the Imperial Army. I carry no ill will toward anyone else.
I have gratitude for your answering. You have given me understanding.
How about you? Do you hate them? The Empire is your father's enemy, no? And it's Dagda's fault that Bridget got pulled into the war at all. So, do you hate Dagda? Or do you see that as none of your concern?
The fault is not of Dagda. My father made his own choice to be joining the war. I cannot say I have no hatred for the Empire, but I do not have any for Edelgard. When I came here, she was always helping me.
Makes sense. You can hate a country without hating its people.
You speak with such honesty. It is very amazing.
I'm not that special.
Uh,
I just don't let emotions get in my way.
I think that's her way of saying you're low priority even if I did have the time. Okay. I guess we can give the thing an attempt. We can give it an attempt. We have an hour to give it an attempt. Take this tome and engrave her to your body as your crest, and learn Meteor or die trying. As a teacher, I always encourage self-improvement. Right.
Not during yet.
I guess.
Garrett
And
the church the zealot.
House.
There that they feel
I built then. Who can
use.
I did any. No.
I
think.
what?
I sure.
Yeah, I was trying to find the right words for it, but it's like, I think creating a generalized image to dislike is just a thing people do in general. I.e., I hate gamers. You know what I mean? It's not. Whatever. Magic is often spiritual in nature. This is why most people can use certain spells or not, because their personalities match with the element. Yeah, so I'm going to try and explain this, if this is possible. But it is fine if this does not make sense. My understanding of the concept of certain ideas of spiritualism is actually that it has nothing to do with your personality. That's the thing. That's what I was trying to point out about the, like, individualism bias. Is that, like, society nowadays is very individualistic. And it's very, like, oh, my personality or my experiences, etc., whatever, and how that, is attached to or relates to qualities about yourself, right? Like, if we see, oh, the fire mage is very, like, angry and, like, they're very passionate, and, like, there are things that we attach to the idea of fire. Whereas, like, why do we even believe that in the first place? Some tenets of spirituality might suggest that, like, it's not like a unique or special thing. It's not related to your experiences or ego at all, actually. It is simply techniques. Yeah. So I always wondered about that. Which I guess, like, there are things that are more easily understood. You could, like, say... It would be difficult even for a person of a particular temperament just to, like, understand a concept in general. Maybe you could say something like that. All right, because she killed the Death Knight. We should probably fix Lorenza's stuff, huh? Is there anyone else we want to bring? We need to give somebody the Stride Gambit. Someone has it, I think. I don't know. Okay, so the problem we ran into last time, first of all, I think these explode into monsters. And the one thing we need to make sure we do is not talk to the guy. Is Mr. Death Knight actually dead, or did he retreat? He retreated. Death Knight, Mr. Death Knight man does not die, to my understanding. Who has Stride? So I think 2 people missed Stride. So Claude can still hit from back there, but yeah. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying, Rance, is that, like, I understand that in order for us to... It's kind of like, in order for us to understand things, we use, like, symbols, abstract concepts, things that help people understand other things. Like, putting this water here helps us understand that there's a separation between these 2 areas. This could have been a wall as well. Like, this could have just been a wall. All of these water areas could have just been walls. But they're not. Because there are walls, and then there's water, which helps us separate the information between what are walls and what is water. And the same, you know, it is easier for us to understand that, like, when we're looking for some degree of pattern recognition, like, oh, why is the fiery personality, like, person, like, what do I understand about fire? That it's a very destructive, it's, like, uncontrollable. So for the pattern recognition to go burr, it's like, I see that pattern in this person, so it feels correct. There's, like, a congruency.
Sorry.
Much needed.
Whereas I guess the musing was, oh, I wonder if, like,
Leave it to me.
that's just silly, basically. Like, just in general, I wonder if that's a silliness. Bonk. Ah! Genre is like bad or something. Someone famous. It's not like genre is bad.
Stay focused.
Ready and willing.
Oh, that was not the right person to attack.
You did it.
I got this.
Oh, check this out. Free movement.
My turn.
Bonk.
I stand ready.
Now here's where it immediately already becomes quite annoying and difficult. Oh, nice crit.
You're incredible.
You're crazy with it.
Let's try. I will.
Oh no. But none of this kills you. This is a tragedy. Why don't you know Meteor yet? I guess. Oh, wait. Hold on a second. No, I know why this works. We're just going to get a crest proc. We did not get a crest proc.
This might be my limit.
Oh, no. Right, I also should be aware of the fact that I still don't have a healer. Oh. No drawback or anything? Oh. I think Ingrid's just gonna die to these archers. Yep. She dead. So we're gonna back up. And we're gonna swap around who attacks who. Because...
Ready.
Oh no.
I stand ready.
Too slow. I will.
You're gonna see if Lycithi can kill this guy.
Leave
Hopefully.
it to me.
Yeah, there we go.
Ready and willing.
My turn.
To work.
I got this.
So I think the plan this time is, again, hopefully we can remove more units
Sure thing.
without them talking to the guy. Because as long as we stay away from his movement, because he doesn't move that much. I guess he moves quite a bit. He moves like 5 squares. Never mind. He moves an amount. Lycithi is like a very fast Tonberry. Yo! Actually, though. That's just real. Okay, so this red square is actually fine. We can be up here.
Stay focused.
I'm actually very excited for the Final Fantasy stuff. There was a Tonberry card already, right? I think. It's something like a... Yeah, I want to see. What is it? Yeah, it's 1 black mana. Creature enters tapped with a stun counter on it. During your turn, this creature has first strike and death touch. That's so funny to me. Like, the flavor. The flavor is so good. I guess Raph can pull. Probably gonna be fine. Okay, you can move 4 squares. We're gonna loop around here. Poke you.
You're incredible. If you say so.
Oh, Raph almost died. It was a little rough. Ah! I cannot get in range. Unless... Oh no, Claude's in the way. Well, this is relatively tragic. Raph could dodge 287% in a row.
No.
Nope. Alright, let's I think this mostly makes sense. Hey Berg, welcome. We're trying this annoying ass paralog again. How's it going? You have a gambit?
If you say so.
20 to hit? Yeah, this one's very annoying.
Ready and willing.
I'm doing
Ready.
fine. I don't hate this paralog with every fiber of my being. That's silly. I maybe hate this paralog with every fiber of my
Stand ready.
being.
Sure thing.
It is, in fact, the worst. But we need the magic flying battalion. We really do, in fact, need it. Oh. Well, I mean, that one's on me. This one's on me. Oh, but now this needs to crit. Oh no.
I stand ready.
Does this work? Can I hit them from here? I can. Find a rare fish in Monster Hunter Wilds without even trying. A friend couldn't believe it. That's super funny. I want to do the fishing and endemic life quests, but I haven't gotten an opportunity to do it yet. I've been too busy grinding 2 accounts.
My turn.
Oh my god, Constance is all the way back here. But yeah, my alt is actually doing pretty well, which I'm happy about. I've gotten
Leave it to me.
quite a few, like, good jewels and stuff. Which is funny because my stream account is not... Every time I log into it, I'm like, oh wait, that's right, I don't just have a bunch of tier 3 jewels. Huh. About that.
I'll do my best.
I think the furthest I've gotten in the endemic life and the fishing... What was the last thing I caught in the endemic life? I think it was like the volcano lizard.
Sure thing.
And then for fishing, I think I did up to golden fish, which is like the second one.
I got this.
I want to do more of them. I just kind of wanted to do them on stream, so like let's hunt for these fishes in endemic life. I was also trying to avoid spoilers. Like they're like, oh yeah, the endemic life, it's over here, don't you know? And I'm like, I did not want to know that. Please do not tell me both where to find the endemic life and or how to capture it. Like, that defeats the point. The entire point of it is to... Sorry, I didn't mean that directed at you. It was more that when I was hanging out with, like, some other friends. One person, he's, like, hunter rank, I think, 136. He's been, like, grinding. He's been, like, playing the game. And he's like, yeah, no, and the one endemic life, like, oh, man, I hate the endemic life quest. There was one where I had to, like, do a backflip and fucking, like, and I'm like, don't tell me that. I didn't want to know. Spoilers, dude, spoilers. Wonder how long it'll take for someone to get to 999. I have no idea. I'm sure there's people already working on it. Are they actually gonna attack? Doesn't look like they're gonna attack Lysithea. Oh, and I need to stay way the fuck away from this guy. I need to stay out of his movement. Oh, wait, why the fuck are you here? That's not good. That will not do. What if I do this? If I take you, and then I just, like, flip you, and then go here. Are they gonna talk to me? No, they're gonna talk to me. Oh, also, I finally finished the Rise Sunbreak story last week. Glad I'm starting to finally catch up. Yeah, Sunbreak's fun. Rah! Oh, the monster blocked him. Haha, loser. Yeah, what was the end of the Sunbreak story anyways? It was like... I'm trying to remember what actually the last thing was. Crit or crest proc here? Hey, crest proc, let's go. We're gonna do this funny thing called Impregnable Wall. And then Lysithea simply won't die. Don't think he's in range to talk to any of us. Hopefully he doesn't die. The fact that we don't have a long-range heal is actually, like, so bad. An attack from here or there? That's good. Guys McGorm, unless they're technically is more unlocked via raising mass rank, but I'm considering that post game. Yeah. I guess, yeah, sorry, the actual thought that was going through my mind was like, it doesn't feel like you need to do, like, everything, if that makes sense. It's a catch up. You know, it's just... Monster Hunter's good, just play Monster Hunter. Okay, so this is a lot. I think we can't have Lysithea attack the beast. I think that just doesn't work, or whatever she did. Because what we actually need to do is we need to give this guy impregnable wall so he doesn't die. And then everyone else is gonna just pick off from the sidelines. So Gambit you.
Hopeful.
We're still gonna flip him over here. Get bullied with reposition, nerd. And then here, we're going to do the same thing we did with Claude. And Shamir. I think we'll have...
be my limit.
Big poke move. That is probably worse than Seraphim. It is. Didn't kill it though.
To work.
I was really hoping that would have done it so that Shamir could come in and Hunter's volley it, but
I got this.
Sure thing.
okay, hopefully they just attack the guy and not
Stay
any of my
focused.
units.
Is this power really mine?
My turn.
Did I ask you what you played in Monster Hunter, Berg? I don't know if I've asked you.
The sun.
Alright, see what happens. Please do not kill my units. Please do not do it. Do not kill my units. Okay, well, I mean... I asked! I said pretty please! I didn't say pretty please, I said please. Okay. Can we... So all this was fine except for Lysithea attacking, I think.
To work.
Like weapon, longsword mostly. Understandable. Longsword a good weapon.
This might be my limit.
I want to play more longsword in wilds, but I'm too busy experimenting with all the other weapons.
Stay focused.
I want to play all of the weapons more.
I want.
I would want to learn Insect Glaive, but I just don't know how it works. Trying to use a hammer as my secondary in wilds. Yeah, I wonder how many people are trying to use
Sure thing.
the secondary weapon system actively. Because I could only really think of a couple use cases, which are like using a status weapon, I guess. And then once you get like a status proc, you can stop using a status weapon. But it's sort of like, even the weapons that for the weapons that I feel like are good at actually doing status things, like sword and shield, it's kind of like I don't even really want to stop using a status weapon after getting 1 or 2 procs, because you can still get like a 3rd proc. And it's not like there's an exceptional amount of DPS loss or something for not using it. I mean, I'm sure there is, but it's like, okay, well, is it better to do that or better to just get your next proc? Because it's within the cards, it is possible. You do need to attack it like this. Oh, what the fuck? I just assumed that would have killed it. It did not. I need to stop throwing my divine pulses into the fucking void, dude. Okay, that kills it.
Damn.
Did I?
Constant.
Okay, we've got a bunch of beasts.
I'll do my best.
Don't think we have anybody who can stride. Just wondering how I save this guy without talking to him.
I got this.
I stand ready.
Sure thing.
Oh my god, I could reposition him to the other side of the... That's so funny. Does that actually work? Like, can you flip people over walls? Because if you can, that's kind of insane. Who is attacking Claude? 69% to hit.
My turn.
Stay focused.
I assume so because it gave you the option. Yeah, I guess I'll have to consider that. Well, Claude's probably gonna die. That fucking sucks. Oh, come on. Okay, what did I even attack?
It's your call.
To work.
Okay, let's just double check. Does this kill this thing or no? Yes.
I got this.
I stand ready.
I'll do my best.
Relief.
The fuck? Why couldn't I move? Was it because Yuri was in the way? Did I double click or some shit? Well, it's fucking over.
Stay focused.
The
sun.
Shut the fuck. Alright, how fucked are we? This looks pretty atrociously bad. Yeah, we're gonna just... So why did that not work? Because I was able to move last time. Reposition... Yeah, because there's... How else would I have repositioned? You took... I think you took with Ingrid was suboptimal and took up all your movement. I thought it just optimized your movement anyways, regardless. I think that's because Yuri was in the way, so it required more movement, maybe? Depends on what path you move with your cursor. Yeah, but it's like, even if I do something like this, I don't think that eats more movement. I don't think I can experiment, but... like 90%. But I think needing to move around Yuri caused a problem. This requires double checking at a later point.
To work.
My turn?
Stay focused.
The sun.
Oh my god, I'm not going to be able to reposition him, am I? Nope. Huh. I guess it is once again Jover. Oh my god, that didn't... was not enough.
This might be my limit.
I got this.
How do I heal all of these people? That's probably a bad idea. What about healing?
Thank you.
Yeah, but this next turn, everybody's gonna, like, spawn in here. Which is gonna be atrocious.
I stand ready.
Oh, I don't know if that's just gonna, like, kill her, so I'm not gonna do that. You didn't actually talk. Oh, let's go. Okay. Where the crit at? Where's it at? Where is it? Oh, it was a 2x. Huh. It moves every time, I swear. What moves? The crit? So I think we can, like, keep away from this guy forever. I think. I think we're always far enough away. Yeah, because they're just gonna get lost in here. And then we're gonna stride away from him and it's gonna be sick. Okay. Well, this run is possible because... Aww. Because this fool cannot talk to someone who's right in front of him.
Pretty good.
Thank goodness. W? No. Not W. Not usually how a Divergent squad functions, but if it works, it works. It's certainly what we got. Ugh. Ugh. Crit. Fine.
Steady now.
Oh.
Nicely done.
Oh my god, it's going this way. Oh my goodness. Oh, we're just never going to be able to do this, are we? Because I think Constance is going to always be in range. So what we need to do is we actually need to catch up. We have to catch up Ingrid over here. So that... here's vulneraries, that's good. Catch up Ingrid so that she can reposition and then still move out of range of this person. So that we can make distance, so that we can make a break for it, so that we can run away from the guy. Several layers of silliness. I wonder if we can route the entire map before talking to the guy.
It could get rough.
Let us be cautious. Appreciated.
Yep. Technically, yes, but the reinforcements also show up when you kill the boss. I see. Fucking green units. So annoying. Duke Girth letting everyone know. Yes. It's okay, we already knew.
I stand ready.
Can we get this beast to attack Raph? Oh, this might not be enough movement. Yeah, that's definitely in range. Ah. I guess we could have done the drawback on Lysithia and still, like, not done anything else, but...
I'd better keep up.
I think we are decently out of the way of all the reinforcements now anyway, so it's hopefully going to be fine. Only either of you knew drawback.
I'm so sorry. We've got beasts.
Alrighty, it begins. Fucking archers. God. I like how Lorenz is really executing on his role as a reposition bot.
This'll make...
Because we were trying to let him do that the first time we recruited him as our, like, 12th person. But nope, this time that's actually just what he is doing. Actually, factually. Why is he still moving? Why would he do that? Just don't move. You're out of danger. You don't have to do anything. Oh, goodness. Wait, hold on a second. You're my impregnable wall, so I probably don't want to use you. It's like, I'm pretty sure if I stride gambit him, he's gonna go really fast, but...
Well done.
Oh my god! It's such a mistake. The thing that I wanted to do was dunk this archer into the sun. That does not dunk the archer into the sun. 27 times 2. Doesn't have advantage. Only at 27 HP.
Sorry.
One of them's gonna get the Shamir. That's annoying. Oh, he could have rallied magic. Probably would have been good. Ooh, thank God the retaliation strike worked. We got the fucking clown car. The actual factual clown car.
Stay vigilant.
This does appear to be quite the issue. All of these attacks are bad. It's kind of like I want to go this way, but the freaking archers, there's like 4 of them. Ugh. And a mage with apparently 7 billion range as well. I think this is definitely going to be a tactical run.
Nice work.
How gracious.
That helps.
Yeah, I think it's because we allowed the thing to drop basically a little too early. Because as you're saying, these... Well, these were reinforcements as well, I think. But yeah, it's just having the things on the map that are still there makes it a little bit more difficult. Yeah, so they are walled. This guy didn't move. We are rattled. Which is actually okay. Because we still have impregnable wall. Keep chunking away at these guys.
To work.
This is our last one. That is concerning.
Hopeful.
Nope. That means he's going to die to archers. Understandable. Damn, if only one of these people knew drawback, or I actually used Lorenz's reposition. I felt bad because I'm like, oh, let's make sure we can get Lorenz in there. He's now running the other way. Okay. However, I don't think we can prevent dying here.
Got your back.
Yeah, this certainly doesn't help. Everyone dogpiles Claude. Be careful. Yeah, we're not... I don't think this is the one. I'm gonna be honest with you, my friend. But... if we just roll really good, then everything will be fine. Yeah, that's like a 76. That doesn't necessarily... it doesn't necessarily kill him. If only Yuri had, like, Master Trickster. Oh, Lorenz is useless. Well, we can let Lorenz die, right? Well, probably can't let Claude die. Yep. Unfortunately, there's just not quite enough. Well... yeah, I fucking hate green units, dude. They're the worst. They are the worst. Green units are the worst. I can confirm. We tried to move them away, and then got greedy, and then we were too close to them, which was not good, because it triggered the reinforcements when we were not ready to deal with them. Also, like 4 archers. Fucking like 4 archers, dude. God. It's crazy how the monsters aren't even really the problem in that. It's literally just that they send like 15 guys at you. And 4 of them are archers, which is truly the worst. There's not much else to say aside from that is just the worst. Okay, so that's going to be it for today. We did supports and we gave it a shot. I think it would have been okay. Would have been cool if we could have gotten it done, because we were really close. Literally, it was just like a few rounds of needing to attack people, but we couldn't establish a front line because the fucking NPC just ran into the enemy like a dumbass. Actually crazy, so... Those supports were cool. Glad nothing happened after that. Good stream. What the fuck, man? You can't... We tried, okay? Every time. The memes that are like... playing Jump King, like, oh wow, so nice of you to like not make any progress in the last 2 hours. That's so kind of you. I really didn't want to miss out on your cool jumps. It's like, fuck off. But yeah, I'll probably have the paralogs done, or like that one, and I think I can do the Ash paralog, because I think that gives you movement, which we will give to somebody by next time, probably, because it's that. Yeah, I should be prepped for next time. So next Saturday we'll pick it up at the main story thing. I'm trying to remember what the next story beat is, but whatever. Anyways, if you're still here, I'm going to say, hey, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your support as always. I will see you next time. More Mon Hunt next week, now that the frickin' thing is working, internet's working, and I'm excited. So, see you later. Bye. Goodbye.